Hello fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday the 19th of January 2023, and I hope you are enjoying your Thursday, about to become Friday here in Bangkok, the last day of the week. Time flies by. This is the LA Times expert level game. I've been finding, I must admit, I think I've been finding the LA Times expert level harder than the New York Times hard level. Now you might say all expert and hard, but that doesn't really relate. In the past I have definitely found it to be vice versa, and I suspect it will be again at some time, but just for the moment I seem to be finding more difficulty completing the Los Angeles Times than the New York Times. What's happening in the news? I see there's a piece in the Guardian about these environmental credits, talking particularly about fossil fuels, the purchase of environmental credits to offset the pollution caused by, well, fossil fuel companies mainly, but other companies too that are mentioned in there. And I saw about this some time ago on one of the John Oliver specials. If you don't know John Oliver, you should definitely check him out. He's available on YouTube. I think it's actually HBO that he's on, but I'm not sure. But anyway, his programs are generally available on YouTube. He's a very funny man, and also has very interesting kind of I don't want to call them, they're not documentaries, are they? They're just commentaries, I suppose, on different aspects. One of the things that he was mentioning in the program that he did a few months back about this kind of thing was, for example, a company wants to, or a company is polluting, and they have, they want to offset that pollution by buying credits from a supplier of environmental credits, right? So this is the kind of scam and dishonesty that's going on here. The environmental credit company might say, okay, we were going to chop down a forest, but we will now not chop down the forest and give you the credits for that. So by not taking that action, not chopping down the forest, but instead we will give you the credit for that. So the like the credits of saving a forest. It's outrageous, of course. It's really outrageous and very dodgy, a very dodgy system. I don't know if the whole idea is a good one or not. It could be, I suppose, if it could be found to work well, but I don't think it has been proved to work well yet. All right, let's get on with the LA Times. As I say, I've found it quite tricky recently, so let's get along and say the first digit that I can see, which is a 3 down here, like so. What's pushing along these lines here? I see a nice little set here. We've got 2s across here, so we are going to put 2s in those squares and those squares. Is that going to help us a great deal? I don't know. We've got 9s across here, so we're going to have 9s in those squares. So 9s will be here and then somewhere along there. We've got 5s in these squares, so 5s along here. So this is actually 5 and 2. And we've got 1 across here. And of course 1's up here. So we've got 1s there. So we've got 1 and 9 over here. We've got 5 and 2. Actually, we can work it out, can't we? 1, 9 and 7, I guess. 1, 9 and 7 in those squares. We've got 5 and 2 over here. There is a 5 blocking that square, actually. So let's put the 5 in and put the 2 here. And then our 1, 9 and 7 over here will leave us with 3 other squares, which are 4, 6, 8, I guess. And I don't know what to do about them just yet. What are we missing over here? 4, 7. Okay, 4, 7, 9. So we've got the 7, 9 blocking down here. We've got 4, 7, and 9 in these squares here. So the 7, 9 blocking here gives us a 4 there. Right, let's take that 4 and say, or this 4 blocking up here and this 4 blocking up here, so we'll give ourselves a 4 there. 7 blocks this square here. Here's the 7, and the last number here is an 8. That's going to give us a pair of 8s there. Over here, we're looking for 1 and something. I see the 1 blocking immediately. I'm going to stick that in quickly, and here looks like we're looking for a 6. Right. 2 in this direction puts 2 in one of those squares blocking across here, and we've got 2 blocking up here as well, so there's a 2. Missing here is we've got 2s in those squares. We're also looking for 5 and 8. We've got the 8 blocking here, the 5 and 8 blocking here actually, so that is a 2 then. Oh goody. Goody goody gumdrops. Right, missing digits up here are 1, 6, 9. Okay, we've got 1 and 9 across here then, so that has to be a 6. And these 2 squares will contain 1 and 9. And knowing that means that these must contain 2 and 3. But we don't really have anything over here just yet, do we? 2's... 2's possible like this, I guess. And so no, I'm wrong. 2 up here. I was going to say that's more like it. Okay, and the 3's like this and like that, but over here just don't know yet. Okay. Hang on a second, I'll take that back. 3 blocking across here, so 3 is actually one of those squares. So 3 is somewhere in here. Okay. Where should I be looking now? Okay, so in fact 5 and 7 block across here, right? So that gives 5 and 7 in those squares, and this 1 blocks this square, so this has to be 1, 5, 7. So we can in fact work out that this then has to be a 6. Just getting a message. That's okay. Don't need to do anything. Now also 6 and 9 down here and 6 and 9 across here means that we have a pair of 6 and 9 here. And I just told you something that I've forgotten because I went to look at a message on my telephone and I've forgotten what I said this was. I said it was 1, 5, 7. And so this has to be a 2 because this will now be 6 and 9 here. Okay, let's see. We've got 2's in those squares. 2's in those squares. 2's up here. Okay, this is 4, 8 along here. 6, 9, 1, 7, 5, 1, 7, 9. We've got 6's across these 2 rows and 6 up here. There we go. So we'll be left with 6s in those squares. I wonder if this is a good time to start looking at digits in a sequential fashion and see if anything springs to mind. Okay, let's try it then. So we've got 1s up there, we've got 1s like this, we've got 1s in those squares, and those squares. I shall try to remember the pattern. You can help me. Try to solidify in my mind. We nothing to do there, is there? Just checking. No, I don't think so. Okay, we have 2s in these. I already looked at 2s just a moment ago, didn't I? We've just got 2s like that. Okay, 3s we've got as here and there and there and there and like that. By the way, we don't have any completed digits yet. We've got 4s down here like this, 4 somewhere across there, 4 there, and 4 you. Too many spaces up there. This is a very empty block, isn't it? 5s. What do we know? Oh dear. That doesn't look helpful, does it? 6s. I know what 6s are. 6s are here. 7s. 7s also I know are like that. That's no good. 8s are like this. And up here. Yeah, that's no good. So it's up to 9 to save us. It doesn't look like it's gonna. No. Okay, need to do something else. I'm not sure if this is a single. I'm going to have to explore. It may be, it may not be. I don't know, but I can't see. Okay, it's not a 1. It's not a 2. I'm hoping it's a 3. It's not 4. It's not 5. It's not 6. It's not 7. It's not 9, but it could be. It's not a single. It could be a 3-8. Damn. I thought I was in with a chance there. Nope. It's a 3-8. Oh well. I don't think I'm going to delay this for too much longer. It looks like pencil marks will be the way for me to finish the game in a reasonable way. Alright, that's it. It's a pencil mark game for me for sure. Okay, let's do it then. So here and here we're looking for 5 and 8, and here we're looking for 2, and I've forgotten now, 2 and what? 2 and 3. Okay, and this is 1 and 9, right? Okay, so we have 7s here and we have 7s there. We have 1s here and we have 9s somewhere across there, and here we have 4 and 8, and here we have 6 and 9, and here we have 1s, and there we have 7s, and what's the other missing number? 5s. 5s can go anywhere. Right. 1s are in these squares here. That's it. 2s are up here and up here. 3s are here and up there. 4s are there. Somewhere across here. 5s, what do we know? Not much, I think. 6s are there. 7s I've done already, I think. Have I missed something? I've missed something. 7s are there. 8s are in these squares. And that's about the extent of pair work. But I've got myself 1, 6 and 7 here. So it looks like I missed that 1, 6 and 7 in 3 squares there. I don't think I worked that out, did I? I missed it. So we've got 3 numbers in 3 squares here, 1, 6 and 7. So let's take this as our point of entry. So how about the 3s? What do we know? 3s are in those squares there. 5s, what do we know about 5s? Anything? Not really. 5s are still possible there. 8s blocks up here, so 8s are possible there. and then the 9s block across here like this, and 9 blocks down, so we can place a 9 in that square there, and it's also going to give us 9 across there. And then this is our 9 and this is our 6. So this, all of the candidates are in this block here, so that's a 1 and this is a 5. And that will be a 7, and this is our 6 then. Ah, 6 is now complete. Yeah, so I missed that 167, so that's a shame. That would have allowed me maybe to finish the game without pencil marks, but anyway. It's done now, so this will have to be a 7, and this will be our 1. Let's see. So 1s, do we know any more yet? 2s. Okay, I don't think we know any more. 3s. Not sure. 4s. Okay, 5. So 5 blocks up here and 5 blocks across here. So this is our 5. This will be a 4. That's going to put 4s into those squares over here. This 5 means that this is a 3. So we'll get rid of the 3s there. We'll also place a 3 in that square. And this has got to be like a 5, 8, but I'll just remove the 3. So 5 is in those squares now. Alright, we've got 5, 8 here. So this can't be an 8 here, can it? This must be our 8, in fact. And this will be our 2. And this has to be the last number, which is a 3. So we shall knock out the 3 there. And this will be a 2, and that will be our 3. And so we know this has to be a 3 there. And we will remove candidate 3 from there. Okay, so this is the only space where a 2 can be in this row now, because 2's block across like this and up here like that. So that is our 2. Oops, wrong mode selected. That is our 2. I shall remove candidate 2's from there. 2, I'm getting another message. 2, 3, and 6 are done. This is the only space for a 5 now. 5 down here, 5 up here, here's a 5. 5 across here, this has to be 8, here is the 5. 5 back this way, here's our 5, this is our 8. 8 across here, so here is the 8. This must be a 4, here's our 8 down here. 8 up here, and across here, so here's the 8. 4 gives us a 9 in this square, a 4 over here, and a 4 there. And this is not. 7, we need to finish that row. 7 then will appear down here. And this is a 9, this is a 1, this is a 9, and this is a 1, and 9 is here. The last number to place here is a 1. That's it. That's the LA times. Yes, I needed pencil marks because I didn't spot the 7, 6, and 1 triple here. But if you'd seen that, the rest of the game was pretty easy. Just didn't notice it. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Bye-bye.